This is CBS 11 News Now.
Hello, everyone. It is News Now. I'm Ken Molestina. The big news today, of course, this Arctic front that could bring with it some wintry mix, and that'll make your commute a lot harder. Our ace weatherman and Texas weather expert Jeff Jamieson has a timeline on when to expect the bad weather in just a bit. But first, Steve Pickett is at the MLK Day Parade in South Dallas right now with a few revelers enjoying the weather and the parade.
Happy MLK Day, folks. We're here in sunny South Dallas at Fair Park. MLK Day. Kyra here, where are you from?
I'm from Terrell, Texas.
Terrell, Texas, yes. Talking to folks today about this holiday and our country. Their voices, that's coming up tonight.
Good look at that. J.D. Miles out and about. He is monitoring the roads ahead of tonight's expected winter weather. Have a look.
J.D. Miles here out on Spring Valley Road in Addison. It's warm outside now, but I'm bundled up, and you should be too, because when you get off work, it could be very cold. We could also see some rain, even some freezing stuff coming down. The roads like this one could be treacherous. We'll have live updates coming up today at 4, 5, and 6 on CBS 11 News.
Yeah, we are keeping an eye on all of this throughout the day. Let's talk to Jeff Jamieson now about this timeline of this winter weather when it's moving in and what we can expect.
Yeah, well, you know, as you saw from JD and also from Steve, things have been fairly quiet here through the middle of the day and fairly mild, too. You look outside right now in Denton, temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. That's not bad. But a cold front is quickly moving through here in the next few hours. Temperatures will start falling. I think we make it to 60, but then after 2 o'clock, temperatures fall pretty quickly behind this front with strong north winds. We'll be in the 40s at 4 o'clock. The rain starts up, and then as we get colder, deeper into the evening, that rain will start changing over to that wintry mix, that phrase we don't like to talk about, snow and sleet. I think it will be fairly light in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and then after 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, it starts really picking up in intensity southeast of the Metroplex, and it will be longer lasting down there as well, really from Waxahachie and Terrell southeast toward Corsicana, Athens, and Palestine. And because we could have more snow for a longer period of time during the overnight hours there, it could lead to more significant snowfall totals. In fact, here's our latest computer model snowfall forecast. You see there, Kaufman, Corsicana, Athens, Palestine, Canton, Tyler, over an inch of snow, but in the Metroplex and areas north, barely a dusting, if anything at all. So, Ken, we have a winter weather advisory for the Metroplex, a winter storm warning southeast. This winter weather advisory area starts at 6 o'clock this evening. This does include the Metroplex. This is where we'll have light amounts. Well, probably a quick transition to snow by 7, 8 o'clock tonight, and it should be done in the Metroplex by midnight or so. And but we could have a couple of slick spots tomorrow morning for the commute. Here's the area I'm more concerned about here in purple, southeast of the Metroplex. This is a winter storm warning that starts at midnight. Here's where we could pick up up to 2 inches of snow. And that's going to lead to more widespread travel problems for tomorrow and Tuesday
Jeff,
night.
well, we're taking a look at this stuff. Let's talk a little bit, because we know what happens when the wintry mix falls, but it's always good to talk to people about what to expect. I mean, when this stuff is down on the ground, we're talking safety hazards out on the roads, and we're talking all kinds of other things that happen, right?
Well, first things we look at are bridges and overpasses.
Right.
That's the first thing that TxDOT treats and will continue to treat throughout the day today. So we know they've been out. They'll continue through the evening in preparation for what's about to happen. So bridges and overpasses first. Side streets also, so the streets in and around your neighborhood that are not as well traveled, those also can ice up fairly quickly. We are looking at, from the areas, Metroplex, really northern areas to the Red River, very, very light precipitation amounts tonight into tomorrow morning. And there will be very few issues in those areas. The DFW area and along the I-20 corridor, that's where we can have some issues tomorrow morning. Now, I said earlier, we forecast the weather in the weather department. We do not forecast school closings.
I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, we don't.
know they're asking. You know they're asking.
They are, but you know, even if we get just a half an inch of ice or snow, most roads are going to be okay, but if there's a icy patch on a bridge or overpass in certain school districts, they may decide to delay or cancel. It's just hard to say. Okay. I will say there's a better chance of seeing that, a much better chance south of I-20 in our southeastern areas where we had that winter storm warning, and that's where we could have some significant issues with up to 2 inches of snow. And so again, patchy, icy spots in the metro tomorrow morning. It's really starting tonight into tomorrow morning. More widespread icy travel south of I-20, and those areas I talked about, bridges, overpasses, side streets, will be affected the worst.
And I know one of the things that we can tell the kids who are watching, or any of the parents who are hoping that maybe school is canceled, we do know that typically those schools do err on the side of caution. So they're monitoring this, you're monitoring this, and this is going to happen throughout the next couple of hours. So we're all keeping a real close eye on this.
We will. Scott Padgett and the rest of the guys are here later on tonight.
That's right. Jeff Jamieson, thanks so much.
Good to see you,
Appreciate it, bud. That's going to do it for us for right now. Thanks so much for watching CBS 11. This coverage, of course, is going to continue over on CBSDFW.com, across all of our social media platforms, and, of course, on all of our newscasts coming up at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock tonight. We're keeping a real close eye on this stuff, so check in with us for the very latest. Thanks for watching.
This has been CBS 11 News Now. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the latest local news and weather.